Welcome to the Go Beyond program. This program has been developed as the result of research I've been leading for the last 6 years at the Gallipoli Medical Research Foundation. It all started from my work with veterans as a clinical psychologist and seeing countless members trying to navigate and come to terms with life after service. At that time, transition was just a tick and flick exercise without much meaning, and no weight was given to the psychology of transition and the profound adjustment you go through when you separate. Almost 1 in 2 former ADF members will struggle with a mental health issue in the first few years after separation. This is really unacceptable and tells us there is a real need for better support for veterans and their families during this time. So to address this, as part of my research, I interviewed 100 veterans, partners, and health professionals for many hours about their experiences and challenges during transition and reintegrating to civilian life, with the aim of learning what the most important factors are for a mentally healthy and successful transition. This was the first qualitative investigation to be conducted in Australia and one of the largest transition studies to be conducted globally, and it was all about the learned and lived experience of veterans. We found a number of key areas are crucial for a veteran's psychological adjustment and cultural reintegration after service. And these include purpose and connection, help seeking, beliefs about civilians, regimentation, and unresolved resentment and regrets. These key areas were then verified and validated in our larger quantitative study of over 700 transition veterans. In order to translate this knowledge into real support for veterans, we have now created the MCARM, or the Military Civilian Adjustment and Reintegration Measure, as well as the Go Beyond program. The MCARM is a self-report questionnaire based on these key factors and areas, allowing you to identify how you are adjusting and which areas you may need further support in. Go Beyond is the companion online self-directed learning program to support you in the areas relevant to improving your adjustment and reintegration. To get the most out of this program, we recommend completing the MCARM to start with. This will help identify whether you are vulnerable in any of these key areas and create a personalised program in Go Beyond to support those areas. For instance, if your MCARM profile identifies beliefs about civilians as an area of need, you will automatically be enrolled in this module in Go Beyond. The modules will then explain the target area in more detail, as well as help you think about how the topic might be affecting you and your transition to civilian life. You will learn about the latest research, be given practical activities and resources, as well as recommended ways to move forward. You will have unlimited access to worksheets, fact sheets, and other resources included in the modules. The module also incorporates a learning journal function where you can write thoughts, comments, and reflections. We know this is an effective active learning technique, and that can help you digest what you are learning, discover what it means to you in your life, as well as make connections between the content presented and your own experiences. The journal is private to you only. It can only be accessed via your profile and cannot be seen or accessed by any staff member. If you see a mental health professional or you have other support people in your life, you can also choose to email them resources and your personalised reflections and activities to include them in on what you've been learning. This means that the people around you can have a more accurate understanding of the issues you're facing and can learn to support you more effectively in your transition journey. Overall, the Go Beyond modules bring focus and attention to psychological and cultural factors that are often overlooked during transition, but we know are so important. It is our aim to help facilitate you having the best chance of a mentally healthy and successful transition, and we wish you well during this process.